Yo, what's up? This is That's 86 Podcast. I am your host, BryGuy, also known as Bryant for now. And to my right, I do have my guy here, Theo. All right, so we're gonna start this off right. We're gonna start this thing off right. It's been a while, so you know what I'm saying. Make sure you get into yourself. That's enough. That is perfect. All right, so let's start this off proper with a proper cheers, proper toast to you guys listening. Hopefully you guys been well out there. It's been
Another
a fun time out
the
there.
dust.
All right, we're all finished with that. Get that out of here. Cheers to you. Cheers to us. All right, so how you been, man?
You met someone who sent you back on your heels.
Goody. How you doing, man?
I'm chilling, man. Sixers are fucking probably trying to acquire Dame, and they are probably not moving Ben, because he fucking killed his value throughout the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds pretty good to me. I don't know. See what happens. It would be nice to get a nigga like Dame.
They were definitely trying to get rid of Ben Simmons, but
that would be huge.
Nobody wanted Ben Simmons.
It's because Ben Simmons don't want himself. So beyond that, Phillies, look at that. 7-game winning streak. We are now number one in the NL East. 2.5 games above the Mets. We beat their asses all weekend. Now we have the Dodgers tonight at 7. So even though we're going to be going to Ian's house, I'm going to be ignoring all of you guys.
Well, we'll probably be at the ramen shop and then Ian's house.
Yeah, so maybe you're just gonna go home. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But you know,
that's probably best.
You got the Bellingers and the Betts and Turners and the Muncies and the fucking Pujols.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We got all those people to face.
Bet. Are you betting yet?
I don't bet.
Yeah.
No, his name's Betts. Mookie Betts.
No, I'm saying, are you betting?
No, I don't bet.
Yeah.
I don't bet. You
get
know,
into the gambling yet?
Nah, not really. I give people tips and shit, but I don't bet.
Because that's pretty interesting in itself as well, because you actually could bet.
I'm informed.
Bet, yeah. I mean,
I'm very much informed.
Yes, like, you know, gamble. You know, like
I could, but it's gambling.
Make a profit.
It's just not in my moral. You know what I mean? It's not moral high ground to me, so I'm not gonna take it. It's not on my radar. It's never appealed to me. It's never been something that I really enjoy.
Yeah, definitely. And I understand the way that you're going.
You remember and you know very well the best bet that I made. And I made that bet on behalf of the podcast.
And
I made that bet.
You got them J's.
I got them J's.
Yo, they were crisp, too. They were crisp. All right, so for those of you who don't know, because, I mean, that's not just inside, because we did speak about it on a podcast early in when Theo first made the bet with another friend of ours, Ian, about Tom Brady. Well, yeah, the Buccaneers winning the Super Bowl when they were losing early in the season.
Yeah.
Took a bet.
What it was actually was it was around like week 6 or 7, and I believe their record was like 3-4 at the time, and I was like, they're going to the Super Bowl, and he was like, nah, they keep losing to the Saints. They're not going to beat the Packers. I was like, I don't care what you say. They're going to the Super Bowl. All there is the Saints and the Packers, and we already know history with Tom and Drew.
Yeah.
History with Tom and Aaron. So I'm like, they're going to the Super Bowl, bro. So that was the bet that I made. The bet that I made was 7 weeks into the season, them not looking good, they're going to the Super Bowl. So in order for me to win my bet, they had to win like 7 games and then win these must-win playoff games in order to make it to the Super Bowl. So honestly, I gave him better odds.
Yeah.
Like, we were arguing about it, and I'm telling you, like, that was what the argument was about. The argument was about, bro, I need at least 800 odds.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what Vegas got it at right now, but I need at least 800 odds. Like, because I need them to win 8 whole games.
Yeah.
For me to get my bet.
Yeah.
You only need them to lose one for me to fucking lose.
Yeah.
So
that's pretty interesting.
That was why I got 2 pairs versus my 1 pair that I bet. But also, when I bet him, I told him I was gonna give him something that I probably already had. I was gonna be some fly shit. I ain't gonna squash with my man, that's my homie. I love that guy. So, but I told him, I'm probably gonna give you some fly shit that I already have. Meanwhile, with you, since you didn't give me my odds, I'm gonna request some things. So I requested some things, and he honored all my requests.
And that's amazing. You know, what an honorable dude, yo.
Dude, I had on sneakers from 2010. Dog. Dog. And my homie saw him and was like, yo, I could sell those, pay my rent real quick. I'm like, you could.
You could, but you won't.
But you have to find a way to get them off my feet first, bitch. You have to. So,
I mean,
honorable guy, honorable man.
That was pretty awesome. And seeing that exchange when they got there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you were there. Yeah, and I wasn't expecting it. And I was
the box,
gone. I was gone.
Yeah.
And he gave it to me. I'm like, oh my God.
Open the box. It was the whole open box reveal.
Yeah.
And then it was like, ooh, so crisp, so clean. Them joints was fresh.
Them joints was fresh as shit.
Fresh.
They still are. I ain't
you
wearing
just don't know where you got them from, but like they were never worn. Pretty sure you didn't get them from any. You know what I'm saying? Like they were brand new.
Yeah,
we're talking about J's. We're talking about retro J's. You know what I'm saying?
PSG 6s for those that care.
All right. What else? Man, how you feeling? What's up?
I've been working, man. I've just been working.
How many hours?
Working. Last week, I busted out 64 on these bitch ass niggas.
A day?
No, throughout the week.
64 hours throughout the week? What is that? How many shifts?
I don't know. 7 or 8.
7 or 8, 64.
I just remember looking at my clock out sheet.
I mean, that could be a little bit around like 10 hours, 12-hour days. Going mad.
I'm gonna think about it. 5 days.
5 days. So it's 5 days.
5 days. Right?
You did 5 days.
It's 5 days.
Okay.
We're only open 5 days a week.
Okay.
We're not open Sundays and Mondays, so it only could have been 5 days.
5 days.
5 days divided by the 64 hours. So let's just say 5 divided by 60 because I'm not good at math. And that'll make how many a day?
7 hours a day.
No, 5 divided by 60.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, by 60. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
60.
Yeah.
All right, wait. 60 divided by 5.
60 divided by 5. That's still what?
That's like
a little bit like
that's
13.
12. That's 12.
That's not. No.
That's exactly 12.
Because if you do it,
60 divided by 5 is 12.
If you do it.
60 divided by 5 is 12.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is every day, all day.
No, it's not. No,
all day,
it's
70. Every day.
That's 72.
No. 60 divided by 5.
Yo, if you go, like, I'm gonna have the chart right there.
You wanna bet that hat?
You don't take bets.
Your hat versus this hat. You wanna bet?
No, I don't want to do that. No.
You don't wanna bet?
I don't want to do that.
I take sure bets.
If you
look, 60
I know.
divided by 5.
That says 12.
It says
exactly.
12
And that's
because
what I
12
said.
is correct.
So 12
it's
hours
not
in
what you
It's
said.
12 hours
you
in
said
a
13.
day. I said it's No, I didn't say 13. I know I didn't.
You literally said 13.
I didn't say 13.
All right, whatever. So now we know.
12 hours in a day.
No, there's not. There's 24. But it's okay. It's okay though. So listen. Listen. The
so
point.
What are you talking about?
The point is,
my guy. Yeah, you're right. Let's get back to the point.
The point is, my guy. Look. You still got the right answer. Here's why.
You break that down. Bam.
Here's why.
Here we go. In the shift.
6.
You did 12 hours in a shift? You did a 12-hour shift?
Average. No, I did 5 12-hour shifts.
You did 5
in a fucking row.
12-hour shifts?
No, but listen. It was 64 hours.
Day.
It was 64 hours. So I did 4 12-hour shifts. I did 4 13-hour shifts and 1 12-hour shift.
If there's a
5 days.
If there's 12 hours in a day, you did.
There's 24 hours in a day, my guy.
That don't count.
Yes, it does. I'm not sleeping 12 hours a day, so therefore there's 24 whole hours in a day.
It's 24 hours in a day?
Yes.
No, because no.
From 8 to 8 and then 8 again.
You're on AM
From 8
time.
to 8 and then 8 again.
That's PM time.
But yo, I don't even know what you're talking about right now. All right, listen. Listen. The point is, when I work a double, like I said earlier, my doubles be 16 hours. If I work 2 doubles, that's 32 hours. And then I can work 8-hour days for the other 3 shifts, and that'll be 48. But that's not what's happening.
Yes, not what's happening.
I work 3 doubles, and then I work fucking whatever. Like I work 4 doubles and then 2 regular days, or I work 3 doubles and then 2, whatever. I don't remember.
Yo, lunch shifts be lit, yo.
They be
man.
lit, bro. I make more in the day than I do at night.
For real.
I make more in the day than I do at night.
Well, we're not open for lunch, but lunch shifts. Like I remember lunch shifts.
They be lit, bro.
You make.
We open at 11. Balls coming at 10:58.
It's crazy.
We open at 11. Balls coming at 10:58. Between 10:58 and 11:03. Whole bar full.
Because they get full. In and out because they got to go back to work.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
It's like we're coming in here to have lunch.
Bottle of Budweiser. Keep them coming, boss.
Boom.
Keep them coming.
We got to go back to the office. Yo, lunch shift. That's something that always get overlooked. Like everybody they don't want the lunch shift. Mm-hmm. Yo, man, it's
I remember when I was back
you want the day shift.
I remember back in 08. My man's Jose used to work all days and I used to work all nights, and my man Jose told me one day, he was like, yo, man, I don't even know why you do that, bro. You do keep doing that to yourself, bro. I come in at 10. I leave at 3.
Yep.
I make just as much as you make all night.
Mm-hmm. Without
and ain't nobody bitching, because ain't nobody got time for it. Mm-hmm. It's the daytime. Mm-hmm. I was like, 5 hours versus my 8 hours. And you make what I make? Yeah, I need to start working days, B.
Definitely if you know the menu. Like, matter of fact, I guess I want to stay here.
He was a busboy, bro.
I want to stay here.
He was a busboy. I want to know shit.
I want to stay here. Yo, I do want to stay here because this is really something that's overlooked, like that lunch shift. Mm-hmm. Or the day shift. I don't even want to just call it the lunch shift. The day shift, the morning shift.
Yeah, but whatever allows you to get that lunch rush, though. Yeah. Like, you need that 12 to 2, 11 to 1, whatever. 11 to 2, you need that. Like, because whatever allows you to get that, that's a whole different game out there.
You're ending your shift because you get a piece of that happy hour rush. So if you're in the AM whatever, server or bartender or whatever on the AM crew, you're leaving. You're leaving when everything is getting busy, right for that happy hour.
Morning shifts is 9:30 to 5:30, so hour and a half setup, open, rush, chill, lull, another rush, lull. And hopefully you're hoping that second rush, that 2 o'clock rush or 3 o'clock rush will carry you all the way into happy hour. Yep. Then all these niggas come in and they're in for a whole hour while you're in. So that gives you the opportunity to close out all your checks, split up all your tips. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that,
get your drink.
Get your Get your little 1 or 2 people, your 3 or 4 tables that may have come in at 4:30 or may have come in at 4:15, out of there by 5:30. Enjoyed the happy hour and they done right before happy hour done. Or I'm done.
Or I'm done. I'm closing out and then this person will continue on with you.
Nah, I don't do that, bro. Like I find that to be annoying. Like when somebody comes to you and says, "Hey, I just want to let you know I'm gonna be getting out of here because the shift changed. So this is Sarah. Sarah's gonna be helping you guys. She's awesome. You guys are in good hands."
Out there.
Just throwing names. Yeah. She's awesome. You guys are in good hands. Anything you need, she'll be able to take care of you. Thank you guys so much for everything. Have a great day. Drop a checkbook.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Wait. Drop a checkbook. And then walk away. And I'm like, you piece of shit.
No, that's not how that works.
I mean, motherfucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
No, it works. But the thing is, I do all of that except the checkbook part.
I'm already closing them out.
Because my thing is...
Before then.
What you mean?
I'm already, no.
No, I'm not. If they're not giving any indication that they want to leave, I'm not closing them out.
Or transfer it over. But I
will transfer it over, but I'm not sitting there tripping over my $12 tip.
Oh yeah. No, not
so
tripping over.
So I can get that before I go home.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because that's what people do. People will do that. People will be like, this is Sarah, she's gonna help you. You're in good hands. You guys have a great day. Thank you. It's been so wonderful. Bam, checkbook, because I want my $12 off of y'all. And when y'all give Sarah 6 more, that's her. That's not me. I want this 12 right now.
See, that's the difference. That's the middle. Like if that's happening throughout the middle of their whatever, throughout their experience.
It happens throughout the middle of their experience.
Then that sucks. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it doesn't suck, but it sucks.
But it's not
cool.
If it's if they just got seated, if they got 1 round of beers or something like that, or
No, don't be like that. It'd be a $200 table. They've been here for 3 hours and they plan on being here for 3 more hours.
I'm staying there. I'm staying there.
What you mean? You're not gonna leave?
No,
your shift ain't over until they leave. Oh yeah, that's you. That's how you do it.
That's my only table at that point.
That's how you do it.
No, I'm not picking up no more. No, I'm going to be doing closing side work anyway. So you know what I'm saying?
Occasionally you'll get somebody who's conscientious enough to be like, all right, oh, you're leaving? Okay, well, close me out, and I'll start a new. Is that okay? Can I start a new tab with Sarah? You know, and I have people who do that. But then also occasionally I have people who go, all right, well, have a great day. It's been good having, whatever. And I'm sitting there like, all right, cool. And I'm not tripping. It might be, like I said, it might be a $200 tab. They might have been here for auto credit, $40. All right, cool, 40, split between me and the other guy. So it's only what, 17? Some shit like that? 16,
whatever
17?
House rules are.
So 16, 17 between me and, all right, so should I go through all this for this $16, $17? When these people are really here, and if we allow them to be here, they're gonna come back here and do this same shit again. regularly, I would rather they just come back and do this regularly.
Yeah.
Rather than me get a split off of this $18 or whatever, or sorry, rather than me get my $18 split off of this tab, or my $17 split, it's probably not even that much. I think it's more like 13 or 12.
It depends on house rules changes.
It's 12, whatever. It's 12 and like 2/3 or some shit. But either way, whatever the case may be, my little extra $10, $15, I'm not tripping over that. I would rather these people just feel comfortable, feel like we a team, understand and love the enigma, not look at the man behind the curtain, not be fucking worried about me getting my $12 or any of that shit. I just want you guys to enjoy your cocktails and think that you can stay here for as long as you want to be here. And that's that.
I'm just like, no, it's cool. I got that one
but,
too.
You know, I got other people, you know, at my job, at my workplace.
I'm chilling.
At other workplaces.
Once I finish,
wait, I'm ready to get out of here. I just gotta close out these tables. And I'm sitting there like, nigga, did they ask you to close them out? And it's like, no, I'm closing them out though. I'm about to drop this check. They gonna understand when I drop this check on the table.
Like, yeah, what's such, you know, yeah. I mean, but that goes into like, yo, man, it's so, like, yo, we do a lot. Yo, man, we do a lot for this community.
Just so everybody knows, I know we got a lot of new listeners right now. Just so you guys know, I am Theo, and this is Bryant, and you are listening to That's 86 Podcast. Feel free to drop by that's86podcast.com, cop some merch, support the movement, subscribe on YouTube. Watch some videos. There's a little bit more dimension. Our production quality is primo. And yeah, thank you guys for joining. Sorry.
This was an ad sponsored by
That's 86podcast.com.
No, I'm sitting there just thinking, just like, I mean, like, what we do offer, just even, like, because this isn't the topic at all. But
ain't no topic. Ain't even no topic no more. I know you well enough.
No, there's a topic.
No, it'd be like, you'd be having like 3 or 4 things floating around in your head, and you'd be like, let's see where it goes. And if we could settle on something, then I'm cool with that. But if we find a new thing, I'm cool with that too. I could save these for next week.
Yeah, of course.
Or the next week.
I'm open-minded. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I
met you before.
This right here is like, this is lit.
I met you before.
This is lit.
But I'm not with that though. I'm not with the whole, because imagine doing that during dinner service. Imagine we ordered a 3-course meal, or say, imagine it's restaurant week, right? And now, listen. The foie gras just dropped. You know what I'm saying? Our steaks is on the way. They ain't even in the window yet.
Yeah.
And you talking about closing me out, my G?
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
You talking about closing me out because of shift change?
That's pretty fucked up.
And you talking about Sarah know everything I need? Nah, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And now,
I mean, but like,
now I'm concerned because I put a fucking dessert.
No.
Wait, listen. I put steaks in with you. I put a dessert in with you.
No.
I told you specific accoutrements that I wanted with my meal, and now you're gone. And now Sarah's here. So if the shit come out fucked up, I'm looking at Sarah like, and Sarah looking at me like, he left. He put your stuff in and he left.
Realistically, like,
now, listen, no. Realistically, my G, a server is an advocate for the table. A server is an advocate for the guest.
Like, the guest
cannot. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me, bro.
Don't care if their server changed. Not all of them.
Don't tell me that, bro. Listen to me.
No, that's fact.
Listen to me.
It's not.
The server
it's foreign
is the advocate for the guest.
I hear you.
The server is the go-between for the guest in the kitchen.
And I am communicating.
The server
I'm communicating to you as I'm transferring this over
listening
to you.
Me.
I'm still
the server speaks for the guest to the chef and communicates everything that the guest needs, requires, and expects.
Yeah.
The chef understands that server's communication. That was a primary source of information. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, when we switch over, and now Sarah, who didn't take my fucking deal, who didn't take my order or anything like that, honestly, there's a food runner too, so Sarah's not even talking to me unless my drinks get empty on some real shit. Now, Sarah, when my steak come out, and I said I wanted a medium rare, but the shit's brown on the inside, I'm like, yo, Sarah, I said I wanted a medium rare. Now, I told Steven before he routed, so I understand that this ain't your fault. And Sarah's looking like, I don't know what you told Steven, and I don't know what Steven told Chef, but Chef made this shit how Steven asked for it, and Steven asked for it this way. Now, honestly, it's not my mistake, so I don't know how much I'm willing to go up to bat for you, sir. I think you expected the wrong thing when you asked for the wrong thing. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
There's a good chance that's going to happen, especially if Sarah is not cool with Chef. Sarah ain't trying to drop no $40 New York strip back on Chef. Hey, you overcooked it, nigga. Chef's like, Sarah, get the fuck out of here. So,
that's
that's how kitchens work.
It could be.
That's how kitchens work. Nigga, I worked in kitchens.
It could be.
I know how kitchens work.
Oh, come on, man. All right.
I know how kitchens work.
I'm glad you showed up today. Thank you.
I've been showing up. Every time I'm here, I show up. When I'm not here, I'm not here. So anyway, I don't like it. I don't think it's cool. As a customer, as a guest, I don't like it. I don't think it's cool. I don't. If I'm here, you're here. You're here with me. You're holding my hand through this whole experience. You can't leave me in the fucking dark, bro.
No, I heard you.
Leave me in the dark.
I heard you.
Now
hear me.
Now you ready?
No,
all right, cool. Let's go.
Hear me, right? All right. I'm out of here, right?
Steven,
I'm
you
Steven.
bounced.
I'm Steven.
Steven, you bounced.
Yo.
You done closed me out. You done closed me out. So now everybody is hovering around my table waiting for me to get up and go.
I'm
right?
Steven.
Even though my main course ain't dropped yet. Go ahead. You close me out, Steven. Go ahead. You close me out. You close me out.
I closed everything out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, thank you. It was fun. I'll see you next time. All right, cool. Yo, you're Sarah. Yo, so just let you know, they're here. This is how he wants this.
No, you put it in the computer already, Steve.
Boom. Yep.
You ain't fucking taking your notes and handing them to me, bro.
Yeah. I put it in the computer. Everything is right. Everything I did exactly to T. Oh, just let you know, this person, they like their martinis.
I'll smack a nigga in his face if he told me everything is right.
Boom.
You can't tell me that when you fucking put it, everything is right. Like, have you confirmed?
Everything is right. Everything
Did you ask
is right.
them?
Everything is right. This is what they said.
You triple check.
I'm good. You know what I do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I do. You know how I give it up.
You Gucci and Louis at the same damn time. All right, I got you.
I got you. Know what I'm saying? So you know. And now I'm telling you, just let you know. All right, cool. I'm transferring. All of this. Yep. So they're right here at their dining experience. So they're expected this, but just
you might want to fire these in a minute or two. If not, just walk around, see where they at.
Just to let you know.
But a minute or two. Seriously.
It's not on here. It's a birthday. Make sure that a candle
comes out in that ice cream.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boom. All right, you got it? All right. Enjoy the rest of your shift and I'm out. Boom. I roll.
You closed me out. You closed out the table.
I rolled.
So now I'm Sarah. I'm walking up to this table. I have nothing to gain.
Nothing to
from
gain.
Any of this shit.
I mean, no, you got the money to gain.
Ain't no more money.
You got the $12.
Ain't no more money.
Oh, no, I closed them out.
Nah. They closed out, my nigga.
No, wait.
They got all their courses in.
Oh,
they got their cocktails in front of them.
Crazy.
And they drink slow. Nah, they no attention. No attention whatsoever. Not from Sarah.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck that table. Fuck that table.
This shit's over. That's what I'm saying. Like, literally. They be sitting there waiting for to-go boxes for an hour and a half.
Now it's just like, damn.
Niggas is like, yo, they just having a good conversation.
Like, shit, damn.
You get where I'm going with this?
Like, damn.
I don't like it.
Because I closed them out. I closed them out, I bounced.
So because of that, who else is motivated to go over there?
Nobody is motivated to go over there.
No. The busser is like...
The food runner. The chef.
Yeah, he has to drop. No, the chef ain't going. The food
not
runner
to go over there.
Food.
No, yeah.
The food runner drop food.
The finish off their responsibilities, you know what I'm saying?
And the busser will definitely ask them if they done. But that's about it. That's right. That's fact. Right. There we go.
That's fact.
I told you I'm fucking podding today, man.
You can't. Yes, let's go. All this because this is lunch shift. Jeez,
I work these. Like, I'm here.
You bounce.
It's my life.
You bounce.
I don't bounce.
You fucking left Sarah like that?
No. Listen. This is the part you misunderstood. No.
You left Sarah like that. That's how, I get it.
You can go in on me.
I get it.
Going on me.
That's why it's so bad.
Going on me before I defend myself.
I get it now. I get it. So who said something to you? Who said something to you?
Listen, this is the difference. This is the difference you have to understand. All right,
what's up, man?
I am not closing the fucking table out.
Why
before
not?
I send Sarah over there.
Why not?
Because I need Sarah to be just as motivated to help them as I was motivated to help them.
Did they pull you in the office?
Because...
Did they pull you in the office? They didn't pull you in the office.
I'll pull them in the office. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm sorry.
Listen.
All right.
I need Sarah to be just as motivated as I was, taking care of them. And here's what I also need. I also need them to understand that their tip is not my priority. I need them to understand that their enjoyment is my priority. You understand? Their patronage is my priority.
Did you tell them that?
Because of that. No.
Tell them that?
Actions speak louder than words.
How do
I show them that?
How?
How do I show them that?
Do that?
By bringing Sarah over to their table and letting them know, hey guys,
Sarah.
Even though I have to leave, you don't. You can stay here all night long.
I mean, you ain't gotta leave.
And even though I can't help you, no, I actually have to leave. Once 6 motherfucking new dudes come in, the other 3 should not be there. It shouldn't be 9 dudes altogether. So anyway, guys, I have to go. I'm being forced out of this situation. However, I have the perfect advocate for you. In my place, this is Sarah. She will be helping you with all of your needs. I've tried to communicate as best to her as I could, your requirements. And now, she will make herself present and available for you. For the rest of the time that you are here, I enjoyed you guys. I hope I meet you again. Bye.
Wait. So 9 dudes come in. Is it 9 dudes and 1 chick, or is this just how Sarah is identifying?
I said 6.
6 dudes?
It's 3 people on the morning shift, and then 6 dudes coming for the night shift. And the 6 people who come in for the night shift have sections already.
All dudes.
So they're all...
I'm just trying to figure out where Sarah is in with this.
They're not all dudes.
You said...
I just said dudes, but that don't mean they're gonna be dudes.
Because I mean, you know, times.
Dudes equals dicks?
No. Do they? Yeah.
No, they don't.
Why not?
Because if I'm telling a story to a girl and I say, dude, listen, she knows that I'm talking to her.
Okay, so
there's no question about whether I'm talking to her or not. She's not thinking, wait, did some man just pop up next to me that I don't see?
So it's a word of endearment. All right, cool, got you.
It's just a term. It's a fucking adverb.
It could have been an adjective.
Wait, is it an adverb? I don't think it is an adverb.
It's fine.
What the fuck is an adverb?
I was just, cause you said, I was just trying to figure out the math, cause you said 6 dudes, 9 dudes in total, and then you said, but this is Sarah. So I was just like, all right.
All right, an adverb is a word or phrase that qualifies an adjective or a verb or other adverb in a word group expressing or relating to a place, time, or circumstance. So if I say, do it now, that would be the adverb. Now would be the adverb. Or
but
if I
Sarah
say,
is the noun.
You coming over my house later? Later would be the adverb.
Sarah
is a noun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah's a person.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about dude. I can't remember what that part of speech that is, but it's a part of speech.
The dude.
No, just dudes.
I mean, but there are gals too. All right, never mind. Look, I feel you.
Call a lady a girl, and she'll fucking smack the shit out of you.
Call a lady a girl.
Call a lady a girl, and she'll smack the shit out of you.
Call her. That's why I always sit there and say gals. You know?
Gals. Yeah, because you're from Tennessee. Right.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, you know, it's just like if I'm going to touch this table, let me read the room.
Let's drink. Touch.
Touch the table.
Doom, doom, doom. Touch.
Yo, Morion. Somebody called Ian Morion yesterday. But look.
Touch.
All right. I did like that.
We've been together for some time.
Sarah.
And fantasies. Touch.
Thank you. All right, let's do this. All right, so these past couple weeks.
He's like, this nigga. He did come to pot. I guess I got a BA mic. All right, cool.
No, it's fine. That's fine. No, yeah, we definitely got to do some of that too.
Pasalo vaso.
All right, so so a couple weeks ago, I went to go watch the Anthony Bourdain Roadrunner documentary.
He's dead, right?
Yeah. Pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I don't think it's gonna be for a lot of people, you know. I thought it was great though. You told me to stay out the doc lane because, you know, when you watch a lot of docs, you go down a rabbit hole and all that kind of stuff. But it landed me on depression, right? What?
I was about to say, I don't know if I actually said that.
You did.
And wait. And then you said, but it landed me on depression. And I'm like, but I believe it. So I probably said it. All right, cool.
That was last spot.
Because that usually, it does come down to that, which is like, there's a bunch of different ways to say it, but vanity of vanities. The whole world is vanity. why is it that a rich man has to take all of his labor and leave it to a stupid man? Or why is it that when we go around and look and do all the good that we can in the world, we find that people take advantage of it? Or why is it that when we are selfish, we find that... I'm not finishing that one.
Perfect. All right, but yeah, so landed me on depression. Landed me on depression, right? And that's something that doesn't get spoken about a lot in our industry. For the sheer fact that...
You crazy.
You don't think that... You think that depression gets highlighted a lot in industry?
I do.
It's not.
I actually do. I think it's actually at the forefront of what we do and how we do it, and us doing it and the people we do it to. I think it's the elephant in the room, and I think that the elephant wears bright colors. And oftentimes, we may not notice the elephant itself, but we definitely notice the color, and we speak about it openly, often, regularly. There's 5...
All right, so are you saying that from the perspective of being a coworker, an employee, well, a coworker, an employer, or a guest?
Intentionally, I'm speaking about both.
Three different options. Both.
Employee,
okay.
Coworker, guest. Employee and coworker are the same thing, right?
Employer,
yeah. Coworker, guest.
Yeah.
So, okay, bosses.
Yeah.
Depression and bosses. I don't know them well enough.
No, like if that's on their mind when it comes to the one person.
100%.
You think the bosses are thinking about the employees' depression?
Listen to me.
Or mental state?
Listen to me. These people. Now this is. If I can prove this one, then it'll be so much easier for me to prove the other two, right? Because this is the more difficult for one for me to me. Like, this is the one that I see to be the least likely, right? But I still see it completely right there on the surface, right where it needs to be.
Let's go.
If an owner of a restaurant or bar owns a bar, and they've done it for some time, and they're present somewhat, they know that there are people who come into their place who are dangerous people to themselves and to the others around them. They know that. They don't necessarily flag them. They just keep an eye out. Sometimes they acknowledge them. Sometimes they give them a fucking $10 voucher for their drinks.
Oh, you're talking about, for the guests. I'm not talking about for the guests.
I'm talking about for the guests right now.
Okay,
I'm moving on to the employees in a second.
Perfect. All right, got you.
They understand that they have people who are alcoholics who come to their bar far too often, probably can't lead too much of a functional life outside of their bar. So you know what they do? They take them in his family. And they say, this is a guy. He's not a complicated guy. He may not be the nicest guy, but God damn it, I've known him for 20 years. And that is a thing. And every bar that I go to, there is a regular. No one necessarily likes him. No one necessarily wants to hang out with him, but we all acknowledge that he needs to be here, and so we accept him, because we would want to be accepted if we needed to be somewhere, like how he needs to be here. Now, on to the employees. They understand that you don't eat shift meal. They understand that after catering to people all day long, you want to get catered to, shift drink. They understand that in order for you to live this lifestyle for a sustained amount of time, you literally have to be invested into it. So either there has to be like some type of ladder that you can move up, or there has to be some type of investment plan that they're gonna offer you, or there has to be some type of family that they allow you to become a part of. So they are very well aware of it. And it's not necessarily the easiest thing to address or the easiest thing to fix, but it is a subject of very many conversations. I know it is in every bar I go to. That's it.
Okay. All right. I see how you did that. All right. I see how you did that. Because I'm sitting there viewing it as just like, depression is just another form of addiction. And I say that it is a cycle, right?
I don't agree with you there. I would say that they're both forms. I think that they're both sicknesses.
Yeah.
I think that they're both mental conditions that need to be addressed on so many different facets and aspects. but I wouldn't say that they're both addictions. I wouldn't say that depression is an addiction. I wouldn't say that.
Hear me out.
I wouldn't say that.
All right. So when I say that, right, it's just like, well, they even go off of something that you said, like a thought that you just said, when it was just like the turn it into a family, you know, or a shift drink, or it's something to look forward to. So this is hope. I'm giving you, this is something to work towards, or whatever, you know, and that's that
hope,
up.
relationship,
that's that
connection.
Up. That's that up. That's that up. And then, like you said, the ladder, you know, it's just like, oh, there's something to still hope, you know, to look forward to, so you won't be depressed. Like, yo, I won't just stay in this position for the rest of my life, you know. Right,
there's opportunities here.
Yeah, you know, but that's what I mean when I say addiction, you know, because that's the new thing to do, because you go down a rabbit hole that could, you keep digging deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper.
I don't like it, man. I still don't like it. I understand what you're saying, and I understand, like, it kind of reminds me of like black tar heroin, like niggas chase the dragon. People chase the dragon. And chasing that dragon is always going to keep you motivated. It's like a carrot in front of a horse. Mm-hmm. And those things are things. Like, for instance, I smoked weed for about 18 years, and I got to the point where I looked forward to being able to smoke some weed at the end of my shift. And that was the carrot that I dangled in front of myself. Eventually, I started smoking weed on my shifts, and therefore didn't have that carrot anymore. Mm-hmm. And I mean, it didn't help. I think it actually made it worse. But as long as I kept a carrot in front of my face, then I would dangle that carrot, and that would motivate me to make it a little bit further and a little bit longer. Mm-hmm. So it can be that way, but I wouldn't say that equals addiction. And I also wouldn't say that depression equals a carrot dangling in front of your fucking face. I think that a carrot dangling in front of your face is a way to address depression. Mm-hmm. It's a way. I don't think it's the best way, but it's a way.
It's a way. Yeah.
And so many of us have carrots. And people often try to give us carrots when they think that we need them.
So when you get the carrot, right? Mm-hmm. When you get I don't see how that's pause worthy, but when you get the carrot,
so you just be out getting carrots.
You know, like all the time. You know, baby carrots, the
big ass carrots,
organic carrots,
big fucking 9-inch
the
carrots,
ones that have
big,
the bush,
thick,
you know,
juicy 9-inch carrots.
You know, it's still bitter though, but
okay.
You know, some dirty ones too.
Dirty carrots. Yeah.
But no, like what was I saying? Oh yeah, when you get the carrot, because this is the cycle of the depression. It's like I got it, and then it's just like a.
Is this cognac?
It's Armagnac.
Armagnac?
Yeah.
You know what it remind me of? Lemon orangey.
Yo, it has that. You know what?
Like a lot.
I'm not going into
like
that right now.
No.
I want to finish up my thought.
At least respond to me.
I want to finish up my thought.
At least respond to me.
All right,
because I know your thought. Your thought is gonna not that I know it, like, so you don't have to say it, but I'm saying I know it, so I know we'll be able to get back to it, because that's the full subject of the conversation. But we can definitely take a little break for you to tell me what you were going to say about the flavor profile of this drink.
Because that's going to be there.
No, it's not.
I'm trying to stop. Damn it! Fuck.
It's gonna be there.
Fuck.
I told you. It's gonna be there. It's still there.
No, because now I gotta fucking search for it.
No, listen.
This is the thought.
Listen, the ladder.
The carrot. Hold on, no. The carrot. You get the carrot, right?
There you go. It wasn't going nowhere. I told you.
You eat the carrot.
Pause.
You eat the carrot, and it's just like a, all right. Now, you know, like, now what? Do you put another carrot in front of your face, or do you sit there and just let that digest? Let that digest, and when you let that digest, now it's more weight. It's just like, whoa, now I'm here, and now it's all of this, and it could be a downer. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be an upper.
Do you know what though?
You have to create that upper by having another carrot in front of your face.
Okay, and I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong, but what you just described is utter hopelessness. Yeah. What you just described is, I have a gratifying factor. Mm-hmm. I have some form of gratification that I'm chasing, and then once I reach it, it's so empty. Mm-hmm. That's what you just described. And no, that's not the case. Shut up.
That could be the case.
16.
Right?
Bryant, just because it could be the case doesn't mean it's always the case. and doesn't even mean it's the case most times. All right, so all I'm saying is what you just described is utter hopelessness. Now, if we're going to address depression, we can address depression. But if we're going to address utter hopelessness, then that should probably be a whole nother episode, because utter hopelessness is goddamn deep. It is deep and dark.
But it's a part of depression, keep going. Too. All right,
No. It is a level of depression.
It's a level.
It's a level of depression.
Yes.
A lot of people are depressed but don't feel utter hopelessness. And a lot of people are utterly hopeless, and depression is how they felt a year or two ago. Now they're just utterly hopeless. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now, if we're talking about utter hopelessness, which we're not, at least I didn't think we were.
We're not.
Then we're describing the empty feeling that you have when you've accomplished everything that you can decide to accomplish, and you still don't feel happiness. Or when you've gone through all of your challenges, just blew right through all the checkpoints, fucking achievements galore, and you still feel empty as shit, or you still feel like you need to do it all again, or you can't handle what's going on the next day. So let me get away from that. Let me go back to where I can kind of relate a little bit more, which is
depression.
Certain times, depression. Regular depression. Not utter hopelessness. Yeah. Certain times, I know that I have a whole lot of hours to work, and I know that I don't have anything to look forward to necessarily. So what I'll do is I'll say, all right, listen, as soon as I'm done this motherfucking shift, go home, motherfucking treat myself to whatever I can treat myself to.
That's another care.
I'm gonna get the best, no shit.
Okay.
We're talking about that. I'm gonna get the best food I can get. I'm gonna smoke as much as I want until I fall asleep. When I sleep, I'm gonna sleep as much as I want until I need to get out of bed. And then once I get out of bed, I'm gonna be ready to fuck shit up again. And then that motivation of gratification, rest, rejuvenation, recovery. Now, I look forward to working again somehow. I've gotten myself to the place through gratification, rejuvenation, rest, recovery, to feel like, damn, I'm actually looking forward to going to work again and doing a good job. Yes, I'm actually looking forward to the 17-hour shift. Yes, I'm actually looking forward to, after the 17-hour shift, gratification, rejuvenation, recovery, and then another one tomorrow. You get what I'm saying?
That's where I'm going with the addiction thing, because that's...
So I'm trying to say that they're not the same, so you shouldn't equate them. Even though they might share likenesses, and even though they might be interchangeable in certain situations, they aren't the same. And you could fuck yourself up real bad by addressing them both in the same manner. Like I just said, I can get to a point where I feel like, damn, I don't have anything to look forward to. So then I build things up to look forward to and think, okay, how good will that feel when I get there? Oh, I'm gonna plan this out and make this happen for myself, and then that'll feel nice when I get there. And then once I'm done doing that, I can go, all right, time for the pain again. But I'm gonna fucking endure it. And then look forward to enduring it, you know what I mean? And that is me addressing the depression, right? That is me accepting my fate.
Okay.
And then embracing it.
Okay.
And trying my best to thrive in it, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to utter hopelessness, which just tells me, text everybody I can see who won't cover the shift. You know what I mean?
I see. How that whole path could just like, depression would be the foundation, right? That's the ground. You know, there's no other way to say that. And
the dirt.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right. And then sprouting up, you know, would be, or on that ground is a fork in the road. So it's the way to handle, or one way to handle depression would be like, you know what? I'm not calling out. I'm just gonna go in here and do it, you know, just do it. And the other would be like, no, I'm calling out. I'm just giving up. And that's but they like, both are rooted in depression.
Yeah, like the depression can be a cycle. Depression can be a pattern. It could be a pattern of decision making. It could be a pattern of perspective or mentality. But utter hopelessness is not as easily how do I say this? It cycles, but it only cycles down. Like, there's not, like with the depression, at least you could say, okay, there's uppers and there's downers. Okay, there's motivations and then there's rejections, I guess we'll call them.
Okay.
Right? There's inspirations, right? And then there's fucking failures and hurt.
Yeah.
Okay? But at least we accept them for what they are.
You endure them.
We endure them, we accept them for what they are, and we also strive for the better ones, you know? We actually try to get the better ones out of it. But the utter hopelessness would kill all of our trying. That would just leave us flat.
Now what if someone
dejected?
What do you think? All right, so those are two. Those are I think that those are two extremes, right? The utter hopelessness and the endurance, right? Are there more sports that could be the?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to call the endurance an extreme because I think the endurance is like the necessary. I think the endurance is the part of the puzzle that is like the middle. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like it'll have a giant hole in it without the endurance part. But
so what would be a super extreme then?
I mean, the super extreme is you fucking cope with it, like a coping mechanism.
But
like to be able to smile, to be able to make jokes, to be able to go out and earn money, to be able to give your family hugs, those are all different coping mechanisms. So you endure it because you have to, because if you don't, then you just die and give up. And you don't smile anymore and people don't want to be around you. So you have to. You like coping is like absolutely necessary. And enduring is absolutely necessary. But the other extreme of that is death.
All right, so we have utter hopelessness. That's the far. That's the slippery slope. That's the far, you know. Done.
That's the pit of depression. Depression is a fucking valley, and it has a pit in it. And the pit is utter hopelessness.
All right, so I'm trying to see, like, so, I mean, because then the other extreme would just seem, I would appear to be like,
I would call it life.
Denial.
No, I would call it life. I wouldn't call it denial.
Denial, like,
I would call it balance.
How is that balance?
What do you mean, how is that balance? People get sad and then they get happy again, and then they get sad and then they get happy again.
But that.
What do you mean? Niggas die and then they get born.
But then that's it.
Or in different order, whatever.
But what is that? Wait. No, my reincarnation. But
Or baptism. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, because that just seems like that's the endurance part.
Yeah.
Which you got?
I think the endurance part is. I think it's easy for us to look at the endurance part as if it's just an aspect of this. I think the endurance part is an aspect of life. And I think that we definitely have to, now tell me if I'm wrong, because I've said I think a lot. So I'm thinking, right? I'm not knowing anything, I'm just thinking right now. But I think that everyone has moments when they feel hopeless. Everyone has moments when is it just my white?
There.
Is it just the whites?
No, it's like the court, yeah.
All right. Everyone has to endure. Everyone feels sad. Everyone feels hopeless at times. But it's just how much we give credence to it, how much we allow it to force our hand, and how much we actually allow it to take our motivation away. Because sometimes that shit motivates us. Sometimes that shit will be like, yo, I saw how broke I was and I was inspired to make something of it.
Yeah.
Or I saw how much my family struggled and I was inspired to make something of it. But then you see other people who say, I saw how much my family struggled and realized that there was no hope for me.
All right, cool. So it's not denied. So, because when I'm sitting here thinking of like the hyper extremes or the
ooh, this is rich. This is fucking rich.
So before we even talk about that, talk about this one.
I do not have enough meat in my diet to enjoy this.
But yeah, the reason why I was saying denial is just like, all right, so if you're sitting there just like a whole slippery slope, like ball of utterly hopelessness that's going on. But it is
denial, though. I'm not going to say it's not denial because, like,
well, they're like, hey,
if the devil is a liar and he tells you, if the devil is a liar and he tells you ain't shit, and you deny it, and you're in denial about that, then that's strength, that's power, that's resolution, that's resolve.
So I'm just sitting here thinking all motivational speakers are just like
depressed.
Yeah, yes, they're in denial.
No, they're not, but they are. But the thing is, the only way to beat it is to deny it. No, but like, okay, you have to acknowledge and accept it, right? Okay. But then you have to conquer it. After you do that, you have to conquer it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
I mean, well, you don't have
to. And the only way to conquer it is to tell it ain't shit. Because it ain't shit.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist. It's not real. But
it is real.
I mean, it's as real as you want to make it. It's as real as you want to accept it to be. But ultimately, you know what else is real? The solutions around it.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, damn, this is so fucking philosophical right now. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. Like, what color is this? Is this blue or is it green? Where are we at? I'm serious.
What? The conversation? Mm-hmm. Is it blue or is it green? I mean... Because
all right. This is the last part that I understood from what we said. Because this is where I'm going with it. I'm going, everybody gets sad. Mm-hmm. I'm going, everybody.
You've been there.
I'm going, everybody gets sad.
You've been there.
Right? I'm going, everybody feels depression. It's just how long it sticks around and how much they entertain it. Right? Mm-hmm. How much fucking credence they give to it. Now, you talk about the denial. I talked about the carrot. Mm-hmm. Those are both ways to address it. Mm-hmm. Those are both ways that we all keep ourselves afloat, our head above water, so we can keep breathing and shit. But ultimately, it is still denial. It is still a temporary fix. It is still just a carrot. And I'm willing to accept that, and I'm willing to acknowledge that. But I'm also willing to acknowledge the fact that sometimes a carrot is all it takes.
Okay, so now, like, all right, so the Garrett that's back towards, or the Garrett make it more practical within where we're at, what we do, is just like, all right, so...
If you're listening to this and you relate, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
If you can take anything from this, take strength, take endurance, take meaning. All right, let's go.
Yeah, define the purpose, I guess, like...
I ain't take no shower today.
Of what? I didn't either.
Or yesterday.
Me either. We're in this together, you know what I'm saying?
Let's go. I'm sticky.
Yeah.
Call me Sticky T.
I'm not calling you anything.
Call me Sticky T.
I'm not calling...
Sticky T.
Pause. But no, like...
Put my paws on you.
In the restaurant industry, when you're next to someone, you know, like the person you work, you can't tell me that everybody in a restaurant isn't depressed. I think majority of the people that work in the hospitality industry are depressed individuals.
I think a majority of people who live on the earth are depressed individuals.
Well, I
think that depression is a word. I think that depression is a subjective term, and we all have different definitions of what we mean when we say it. I think that depression is something that is clinical now, so we try not to overuse it to an extreme because we do understand that we don't want to diagnose anyone with anything.
Yeah.
However, it's not become accepted formally in our society at this point. When someone asks you how you feel, to say, I'm sad. Yeah. I've been sad for days.
Be open about it. Yeah.
Every day seems sadder than the last. I'm not sure how long I can take this shit.
Like, it's great. Like, I'm okay. It's like, what makes it okay? Why are you okay? You know, like...
I went around saying I'm great for 2 years, and then one day I said, I'm all right. Niggas was concerned.
I'm like, why are you all right? What happened?
People was concerned, and I'm like, just because I said I'm all right, you concerned? You should have been more concerned when I said I was great for 2 years. That should have concerned you. That should have made you want to dig deeper and
why
go.
Why are you great? What's up?
Wait.
What happened with your day?
How you so great? How you managed to stay so great for two whole fucking years?
That's tricky right there.
How'd you do that?
That's tricky. That's tricky. That's tricky.
It is tricky, but if we are going to be real and truthful about this and vulnerable and honest, then I would say, if I say I'm all right, why are you questioning me?
Yeah.
If I say I was great for 2 years,
great is a high.
You should have questioned that shit.
Great is a high.
You should have been like, yo, what drugs are you on?
All right is
Who
like
is your
normal.
counselor? Where did you open your bank account? What neighborhood do you live in? Because I need to be great for 2 years too.
That's true. That's fact. You know, it's just like, yeah. I agree with that.
Anybody ever look at you and say, Bryant, why you drink so much?
No. Yeah.
Yes. Because I've been there.
Yeah.
I've seen people ask you that.
Yeah.
And I've seen you bullshit them.
A whole bunch of times.
Bullshit them completely. Mm-hmm. Now, if I was to ask you as your friend right now, even though this camera is on, if I was to ask you as your friend right now, Bryant, why do you drink so much?
I mean,
would you bullshit me or would you tell me the truth?
Well, because I like drinking.
Okay. Why do you like drinking?
Oh, man. The first reason.
I will hope you got more than one.
I have a lot of reasons.
Yeah, you do it all the time. I hope you got more than one.
Like, well, I mean, why do I like it? Well, I like it because it makes me feel great, you know?
Okay.
That's one.
Okay. So let's just go on one then. Let's just go on one then.
Because I figured that it was going. I figured like, well, why does it make you feel great? I thought it was going to be a whole like.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Instead of just
no, I'm not going to do that.
Because I figured that's how the.
I ain't got time for that bullshit.
If you're sitting there talking, well, no, if you're sitting there talking to someone about depression and all that kind of stuff, it's just like, well, I'm great. Whoa, wait, shit. For 2 years, it's like, wait. Well, why?
Okay,
And then they respond.
so
I thought you were going to keep on like doing like
No, I'm going to ask you another question. I'm going to ask you a follow-up question. I'm going to say, okay, do we both accept it as a given that alcohol is an inhibitory substance? Or anti-inhibitory substance?
We had this conversation on an earlier episode.
So would you agree
alcoholism.
that alcohol is an anti-inhibitory substance which cuts off certain sensors that your body sends to your mind? Can we agree with that?
Yeah, at a certain level. At a certain level.
The basest of levels.
At a certain level, yeah.
All right, sure.
Once you get to a certain point, because everybody's body is different.
Okay, so we agree with that then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's
where the moderation comes in.
So that means that a lot like aspirin, instead of actually fixing solutions, it really just dulls symptoms. Can we agree with that?
I'm still going to say at a certain point, yeah.
At a certain level?
At a certain point, yeah.
At a certain level, okay.
Yeah.
So that means that if you like to drink a lot just because it generally makes you feel better, then that means that there's...
Oh, yeah, better.
What?
I didn't say better.
What did you say?
I said because I like it.
You said great. You said great. You said it makes me feel great, actually. So I was trying to be a little bit more moderate.
Great. No,
you did say great. You did say great though.
Fucking fantastic. Yeah.
So let's say better though. Can we agree with better? So if you drink because it makes you feel better, that is inherently because of something, some type of signal that it's cutting off.
Cuts off everything.
That it's cutting off. So that means that there's some type of signal that your body is sending to your brain regularly that you just ain't trying to hear regularly.
No, I ain't trying to hear any of that shit.
Am I crazy?
I'm crazy.
Is that a logical conclusion for me to draw based on what you said already?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say 100.
Yeah.
Definitely not 100.
Yeah.
But somewhat, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now with that said then, is it an inhibitory factor? Or is it an enabling factor that makes you love it?
That's something I really have to think about. I already thought about it, but because I question myself every day.
I only look in the mirror like once a week. I mean that figuratively.
Not literally?
No, not literally.
All right.
I brush my teeth every day. So.
I mean, but you don't have to look in the mirror to do that.
I got a beard. I got to make sure there ain't shit in there. No, but like when I say that, I mean like I only examine myself. I only do self-examinations of my character and my values and my missions and my goals once a week, probably.
Okay.
That's what I mean by that.
All right. Yeah.
Oftentimes I go months without doing it, and then I just end up.
I don't want to die flat. So I will sit there because I want to answer your question. You know.
And do it then.
It's enabling.
Enabling what?
Enabling the fantasy, the dream.
The fantasy.
Yeah.
Because without certain hints of reality, fantasies can live and roam and thrive and
have to have
thrust.
Hope. You know, the whole hope. That's the carrot. That's the carrot.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. It's like, yo, I'm just doing this for a shot. Like, honestly, I'm doing this whole double shift. I'm just here for a shot, dog. Like if you make it a double, man, you could really just like light my whole life up. Like that's all I want.
That's all I want. That's all. It's like,
yo, y'all could tip me, or y'all could buy me a shot. It's like, honestly, I'm glad y'all had a good time, but if y'all want me to have a good time, I need y'all to buy me a shot.
Bring on a shot.
Every table I get, instead of giving me $8, instead of giving me $12, just give me a shot.
You'll be fucked up, yo, man. Yo, just imagine going, then you'll be like the guy.
I got fired from the other spot for. That's what I got fired because every table, they was loving me.
Wait, what's the guy
I was like, yo, what's up? Y'all want to do shots?
What's the guy from Friends, Happy Tom or something like that?
Oh, Fun Bobby.
Fun Bobby.
Yeah, Fun Bobby.
Fun Bobby.
Fun Bobby.
Like, why are you always so happy? Why aren't you always happy?
And then Fun Bobby stopped drinking, so he was depressed.
Oh
he
my
was depressed
goodness,
to shit that one episode.
So sad. Yo, that
she was like, yeah, Fun Bobby. We realized, like, every time I'm seeing Fun Bobby, he has a drink in his hand. And they did a whole bunch of flashbacks. Fun Bobby's like, yeah! Just throwing shit at people, picking niggas up, lighting shit on fire. Niggas was like, yeah, Fun Bobby! Oh. And then they was like, yeah, you gotta stop drinking, Fun Bobby. This nigga came through the crib. They was like, how you doing, Fun Bobby? He was like, you know, it's life. Niggas was like, what's wrong with Fun Bobby? He's like, yeah, bro.
I love Phoebe. All right, sorry. But
I'm more of a Frasier kind of guy.
Yo, I've been watching a lot of Frasier. Who was I just talking to? And they were just like, Frasier. No, I'm just like, what Frasier? That's because you don't get it.
It might have been Fred.
Like, you got to get. No, it wasn't Fred. It wasn't Fred. It was some.
You saw a bunch of niggas yesterday, didn't you?
No, that wasn't yesterday.
Yes, it was. Oh, when you heard it, no.
Yeah.
I'm asking, you saw a bunch of niggas yesterday, though, right?
Yeah, I saw a couple people. It was only small. It's not like.
I told Ian I didn't want to come through because did he tell you? He told you why?
No.
All right. No. I'll say it off camera.
We didn't.
I'll say it off camera.
All right. So for those of you guys, what we're talking about, because I hate doing the inside thing.
He had a baby shower.
So yesterday. Yesterday was the baby shower.
He had a baby shower. He had his linen pants on. He had a silk shirt.
Yo, everybody was talking about these pants.
He had linen pants
I love
on.
The pants.
Nigga, I've been talking shit about them pants for years.
Yo, I love those pants.
Yeah, linen pants. Because you're not a fucking. Never mind. Because you're not a pimp ass uncle from 85 with some gators on.
I had a gators on.
And some D&G sunglasses. And the sunglasses be the most expensive thing you got on. You're not that guy. You're not that guy. You never been that guy.
I love the linen pants.
And the silk shirt.
It wasn't silk.
It was a silk shirt.
It was a floral
matched
shirt.
His boxers.
You saw my boxers?
Saw his boxers.
You saw the boxers. I heard that you could see through the pants.
You could see through the pants.
You saw through the pants.
It was linen. The sun was out. Come on, bro.
Yo, my guy.
Come on. Like, I told you about that shit.
Frank came over.
Too old for that.
Frank came over. He was like, he tapped me. He's like, yo, you got drawers on, right? Mm-hmm. I was just like, wait, is it like?
He was like, yeah, nigga, because once you walk out of that sunlight, nigga, you just gonna be, bam.
Yo, oh my goodness.
You gonna be repping DX.
It was a great time, but we didn't talk about Frasier yesterday to any of the gang, you know. So yeah. Oh my goodness.
So anyway, depression, it is real. What I think that it is personally, and I don't know shit. I went to school for it, but I didn't graduate.
What,
so
psychology?
It doesn't mean anything. Yeah. What I personally think it is I think that people are just naturally afraid of rejection, and that's reasonable.
Yeah.
And also naturally questioning of their own qualities. So that's a confidence thing. I think that's just how people are, you know. Depending on the right group or the right context or the right room, you could feel like $1 million or you could feel like a penny.
True.
And
but you can still be depressed through both.
And I think that I think they all add up.
What, the pennies?
They all
or the
add
bucks?
Up. They all add up. Like your days of feeling like $1 million could outweigh your days of feeling like a penny. And your days of feeling like a penny could outweigh your days of feeling like $1 million. They all add up. It's not just one feeling for one day. It's just residual fucking effects from years of upbringing and experience, you know?
Yeah.
So we are prone to wanting to be understood. We are prone to wanting to be in groups that reflect who we are and the aspects of our character. And we are prone to wanting to be appreciated for the good things that we do. We are prone to wanting to be shown affection. And when we don't have any of these things, or when we don't have a majority of these things, we feel lonely. And when we feel lonely, we don't feel vindicated, we don't feel defended, we don't feel loved, we don't feel accepted, we don't feel valued. And when we don't feel any of those things, we question every decision we've ever made and every decision we're about to make. And it's a weak cycle. It's a cycle of weakness. A cycle of fear and weakness.
So, I don't know if there's a solution to depression, per se, like an
alcohol,
like an absolute. Oh man, because that'll bring you up, baby. That'll bring you
temporarily.
It'll
bring you up. It'll bring you down again. It will. It'll set you down gently.
Yeah.
Or it'll set you down hard. Depending
like on what you have. But
how you have it.
Like wait, like what we have, right? So we've been drinking this Armagnac, fantastic bottle, throughout this whole course, and yeah, it does have a lot of that. It's kind of smoky or woody, I would say.
It's more woody, yeah.
Not smoky.
But it's also got a finish to it though. It's also got like a wine finish that I could taste real clearly. And that's the thing about Glenmorangies, whether it be the Quinta Ruban or whether it be, any of the others. They're all like wine finish, and they're all like the
sweet.
Original.
It has a sweeter finish.
Right. The original.
That tastes just like the Syrah that we're drinking too. It
does, because it's drier too.
Yeah.
So even though it's sweet, it still has a drier finish. So like the Glenmorangies, there's a lot of them, and they all have wine finishes. But what's funny about that expression or that line of expressions more than any other line of expressions is they're all the original juice. The original juice is in the 10-year. This is Scotch knowledge right here. Because I fucking feel like it's a bar. All right? And I'm dropping bars on a bar.
I see what
That's
you're
why I'm
doing.
smacking.
All right. I got you. My fault. I'm sorry. Keep going, King.
So everything is the original 10-year juice. So if you get a Glenmorangie 10-year, it's probably going to be the untamed, young, rough brother of any other Glenmorangie you get. But all the other Glenmorangies you get, even though they cost more, they don't have a different age statement. They just have a different finish. So the 10-year is going to be rough, untamed, younger brother. And these, the Quinta Ruban, the Signet, come on, name another one.
It helps you get through
I can't remember anymore.
It just helps you get through your depression.
The red one.
Anyone that you get. Look.
The red one. The other one.
But anyway, finish, yeah.
So all of them are basically just taking the same rough young brother and refining him in different conditions. So they're all gonna be a reflection of the starting point and then the journey. And that is what's so great about Glenmorangie. Because my favorite one is not any of the finished ones. It's actually the original, the 10-year, the one with the orange label.
Yeah.
But
that's so,
you can take that and you'll appreciate that shit so much more based on how you taste each of these, because you can appreciate all the different flavor characteristics that are imparted to it from the different finishes. So you would literally look at it and go, this is my big brother if he went to jail. This is my big brother if he went to the league. This is my big brother if he became a bartender. This is my big brother if he went to France and just started drinking wine his whole life. So it's like literally so much to appreciate. Mm-hmm. And it's unlike any other line, because with every other line, the more money you pay, the more quality they expect you to receive. But with this line, the more money you pay, the further along in the journey you're allowed to go. Kind of like an RPG.
So you trying to get this ad money now. My guy, you finally on board.
Nigga, I've been here, bro. I've been here. I told you, I'm talking about summer end. I'm not hanging out no more.
Let's do it.
I'm not hanging out no more. I live here. I'm not hanging out no more.
Are we ready now?
Yes,
we're ready. You ready to get these books?
Photoshop. I'm about to make these shirts.
Let's do it.
I open a Photoshop. I'm about to make these shirts.
Let's do it.
I need you to send me a text with all the shirt ideas. Mm-hmm. The one that I remember is the
Hold on, chill. We'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later.
But the rest, I really do need you to remind me of all the ideas, because I can run through them.
All right. So we're
I go to work and I go home, bro.
All right,
I go to work and I go home.
You're cooking now.
I was about to go to the strip club yesterday. I was literally about to put $400 in my pocket and walk out to go to the strip club.
That would have hurt me.
I got dressed and everything.
That would have hurt me.
I got dressed and everything. But you know what happened?
Invited, yo, man.
You know what happened?
And if I found out,
I got dressed and everything. But you know what happened? What, strip club instead of the baby shower?
Yeah.
If you'd have found out?
I'd have been like, oh,
come on.
I would have seen.
I told you.
I would have seen the Instagram. I would have seen the Instagram stories.
Now my struggles. Now we're talking about the baby shower.
I would have seen the Instagram stories. I'd have been like, oh, first of all,
damn well I ain't got no Instagram story.
Why you ain't bring me?
You know damn well I ain't got no Instagram story, nigga, because you was hugging your baby mom cutting cake. So anyway, I woke up Ian was on mushrooms the whole night before. So
whoa, don't put his business out there like that. I gotta edit this out now.
And I was drunk. Ian was on mushrooms the whole night before, and I was drunk. And I was texting him back and forth, and we was talking about all the dumbest shit in the world. He was showing me videos from his trip. He went to Otakon. I was showing him shit from my shit, and we was just going back and forth. And I'm like, 4 o'clock in the morning, E, this ain't you. You need to get back on your shit, bro. Like, you know, you dropping the ball right now. Like, this me, but this ain't you, E. So he's like, yo, you going to John? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to John. Is it tomorrow? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what time are you showing up? Because, like, if you going, I'm definitely going. And if you're not going, I'm not going. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yeah, like 1 o'clock, I'm going to try to hit this nigga up at 1 o'clock. He was like, he didn't say shit for an hour. Then an hour later, he was like, yeah, I'm pulling up now. I'm like, all right, I'm going to just fall back because you made me wait an hour. I don't even know how long this shit gonna go for. I'm sore. Like, it's cool. I don't want to be staring at these girls the whole time. Yeah, so I was just like, all right, that's cool. So then he sent me a picture. He was like, yo, it's fucking beautiful up there. And then I was like, yo, I saw the... This has been another episode of That's 86'd. Thank you guys for joining us.
Let's do our highlights.
All right. Yo. Hello? Yo. Hey.
Do you know who it is?
Fuck no. The fuck is that?
All right.
Anyway, I just want to give a highlight to just all the ladies out there. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be appreciating y'all. Niggas don't be letting y'all know what y'all be doing for niggas, man. But sometimes, man, we be, you know what I'm saying, crawling on the floor, shit stains in our drawers, crying like a little girl with the shivers and shit. And y'all come wrap a blanket around us. And we too strong to say thank you. We too soft to say we appreciate it. So I just want to give a shout out to all the ladies out there. All the things you've done for your men, your sons, your cousins, your brothers, your nephews, your friends. All of that, man. All of that sensitivity and sacrifice, man. We wouldn't be nowhere without that shit. So I just want to thank all of y'all. There's a couple of y'all that I could name specifically, but I'm gonna just text y'all instead. All right. Cheers to that shit.
Cheers to all the women out there. And how you guys hold us down. All right, so I do want to give a shout out to Pablo.
Yeah, that's my man's. You know that's my man's.
Yeah, I know. All right, so yeah, shout out to Pablo, man. He used to work over at Time. Now he's at...
he worked at Maison, too.
Worked at Maison. Worked at, well, now he's over at, someplace in...
I seen him at Tradesman.
No. It's, La Marina. La Marina, La Marina, I think it's called.
I'm just saying, I've seen him at Passion.
But yeah, so like he moved up, like now he's serving, you know? So like...
He a G, bro.
Shout out to him. Like, I walked through with Ethan, whose wine we're drinking right now, the winemaker. We walked in there.
Oh, this Ethan shit?
Yeah, this Ethan joint.
My guy.
Yes.
First I said it was super robust, right? It's because I ain't had shit in my mouth except liquor and like cigarettes and shit. But now that I'm actually eating it a little bit and I'm tasting it and shit, like, yo, there's so much different dimension to this shit.
It's savory.
No, it is
sweet.
super. This is a steak in itself.
This is great.
No, but it's also got like that Mediterranean, like olive-y, kind of like fucking oily
Black
feel
olives,
to it.
Green olives, the mix.
God, my G.
Yes.
This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here
This right here is great. Yo, man, you come from a great winemaking family, you know, legendary winemaking family.
No, this is amazing. This is amazing.
This is from, 2006? This is his 2006 vintage. You know? Gifted. Thank you.
Thanks, Ethan. Thanks, Bryant.
That's why I wanted to do that.
Damn.
I've been holding on. I was like,
fucking damn.
But yeah, no. So yeah, we went to La Marano, or I'm butchering the name.
Marina, man.
Marina. Walked in. Guess who was there right there looking at me?
Bruh.
No.
Who?
Pablo. Came over.
You already knew, bro.
Came over.
You already, bro. You already, bro. You already, bro.
He was like, yo, this is actually my first day.
You already, bro. Yeah.
He's like, this is my first day.
I can't give you shit for free, but I can steal what you want. You already, bro.
I'm a server. Like, this is my first day serving and all that.
Nigga, bro.
And he was like, here's the happy hour menu. I was like, no. Get that out of there.
Give me entrees. Matter of fact, keep your menu. Bring me food.
So he told him, he told everybody in his spot, like, you know, who I was, what was going on.
Yeah,
and
I love that nigga, bro.
They just showed mad love, so definitely appreciate you, you know.
You know how there's people like that you might not know the best, or you might not have the closest connection or relationship with, or you might not have had the most time to get to know their character or their tendencies. But every single time that you've interacted, it's been nothing but love and appreciation and respect. You know how you've ever had those people? Yeah. That's him.
That's everybody I ever meet.
I've worked with him.
Not everybody.
I've worked with him maybe about a good 50 or 60 times. You know, I trained him. I taught him all I could. I depended on him for a lot. He depended on me for a lot. We had certain I slept on his couch a couple times, you know what I'm saying? We had certain personal situations that we got each other through and we helped each other figure out. But the most important part that I appreciate the most about that guy is the fact that he is one of those people where I feel like if it's him in a room and it's me in a room, I have an ally. I have a fucking teammate.
Yes.
No matter what room I'm in. It could be a room, and this is a kid from Mexico.
Yeah.
This is a Chicano, you know what I'm saying? If I'm in a situation, it could be 1,000 Chicanos, a bunch of different Mexicans, and him, and me. I know I have a teammate. I have an advocate. I have a protector. I have a brother.
Yeah.
And I've never, ever been put in a position where I had to give him anything or I had to do anything for him. But he knows. For some reason, I don't know how he knows, but he knows that I would do anything for him.
He knows the intentions.
He knows that shit.
Just, like, I mean, you have to think about.
You know how hard it is to get here from where he came from?
Yeah.
And then get to where he's gotten from where he come from?
And find good people.
And then choose to actually revolve around those good people. Yeah, bro.
Man.
Like, I got so much fucking respect for that guy, bro.
I mean,
so much love and appreciation.
So did I make up for the Bobby Fleece?
Yeah, definitely.
No, let me tell you about Bobby, though. Bobby on some new stuff right now, right? Like, yo.
Yeah, Bobby on some new shit.
Yo, you got this whole cat. All right, never mind. All right, I'm not even doing this. because this is
He don't need our ad space. He don't need our ad space, bro. He really don't.
All right, well, anyway, yo, Ethan, thank you. You'll be another highlight another day. I'm pretty sure I already did one on you, but if I did not, after we had this wine, it's definitely coming. Appreciate it. And shit.
I want one more. I got one more.
You got one more?
I got one more.
Wait, no, save that.
Save it?
Go ahead, man. Yeah, what? I mean, I
want to give a highlight to Sharon.
Who's Sharon? Who is Sharon?
Sharon is...
That's another, you covered Sharon.
I don't think I did.
All the women.
I want to give a highlight to Sharon, specifically, because Sharon is a complete, absolute inspiration. Every single day, consistently, an inspiration. Sharon lets me know that no matter how I feel, no matter what I'm capable of, no matter what the odds are against me, no matter what I've been through the day before, no matter how down on myself I might be, Sharon is a constant reminder that we can do whatever we want as long as we want it. And she shows me that every single day. And here's why. Even though you got your phone out, here's why. Because I know the people watching are like, well, what the fuck did she do? Here's why. Because Sharon is my mother's age. But she is just as good of a bartender, just as good of a server as I've ever fucking met in my life. And she's still fucking fire. And people come through asking for her specifically all the time. And when she's there behind the bar, people act different.
That's something we
act the right way.
That's something we gotta talk about another time too.
People act the
like
right
that
way. Right?
Bartenders and servers that's like
that just command that type of fucking
that's a topic for another day.
And authority.
Yeah.
But the thing is, no matter how I feel, no matter how hungover, no matter how sick, no matter how broken, because I broke my fucking shit up like a couple weeks ago, so I'm still broken. No matter how injured, you know what I'm saying? She's always a constant reminder that if you got the right attitude, you can do this shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you got the right mentality, you can do this shit. If you don't feel like being a bitch today, if you feel like actually being strong and enduring, you can do this shit. So, shout out to Sharon. Because I will never, ever have another excuse any day in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to her. Dog.
I like Sharon. I want to meet Sharon.
Some niggas was fighting. Beating each other over the head with fucking bottles and chairs and shit.
Jeez.
The one dude beating the shit out of the other guy, started getting the best of him. She convinced him, sit down, have some fucking coffee. Married that nigga. Her daughter is a server there. Her daughter, who's 22, is a server there.
Good.
That's her mom and her dad.
Good.
Oh,
good.
God.
Because she could have been 16.
Oh my, no, she's 22.
I see where this is going. All right, yo, we'll wrap this up right about now. All right, thank you for checking out That's 86. That's 86 podcast with me, Bryant Fennell, also known as BryGuy, and with my guy,
Go
Theo.
Phils. Go Phils.
Go Phils.
7-game slot.
Go Phils.
Fuck the Dodgers up tonight, baby.
I know this was a heavy episode. I'll do a recap. I want to do a recap. I'm gonna start doing stuff like that.
Stop doing stuff without me, man.
I want to. I want to do that, but I know this was a heavy episode because it's based around depression, and it's something that needs to be on the forefront a whole lot more, and people need to think about it a whole lot more. Yo, Sean is gonna love that shirt too. All right, but yeah, I understand what everybody is going through. Definitely listening to this episode, it could be hard. But if you work through it, there's some great things. These aren't the ones that he won from the bet either, though.
They're the classics, though. They're the Brian Andersons.
What are they?
Brian Andersons.
Nikes, Brian Andersons, SB.
Don't guess me.
For those who can't see, you know.
These ones is from 06.
It can just hair.
It's 15-year-old sneakers.
But yeah, it was heavy, but there is we do get to a point where it's some kind of relief or some more hope to give you on different perspectives on how to look, towards the future, or, if you're dealing with anything, So, thank you for checking out That's 86 podcast. We got to go get some ramen right now. Phone's been blowing up for a while.
They got vegan ramen over there too.
I know, that's what Ian was trying to put you on. Ciao. Cheers.
Wayne already told me about it.
Oh shit.
I think that's it.
Cheers.
Bon voyage.
Arrivederci.